guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Yalon, and today's video I'm going to be talking about this whole devacurl thing going around because I've used devacurl, I've promoted it on my channel, so I feel like it's only right that I address how I feel about it and things like that. So if you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, turn on my post notifications so you are aware of when I post, and let's get into this video. So if you guys haven't been hearing about what's going on with devacurl, I've basically been hearing about it all over Instagram. Basically girls coming out, even influencers talking about how devacurl has been causing them hair loss, thinning, baldness, and all these other reactions to their natural hair. And if you guys know, like, our natural hair means so much to us. Like, we put so much effort and work into it, and for a hair product to be potentially causing you hair loss, balding, thinning, all these other things is actually heartbreaking. It sets back so much progress we put into our natural hair. So it's freaking crazy. Like, there's so many girls coming out. Before it was like a thing of just a few girls coming out, but in the past few weeks it has grown tremendously. Like, there's Facebook groups out there about it, everything, with thousands of people coming out and telling their story. And now even influencers that have worked with this brand have come out and talked about it. So one of the things I want to say is I feel like the people that are experiencing the hair loss, all that stuff, are people that actually use devacurl back to back to back. So like every wash day you're using devacurl. So I feel like those are the people that are experiencing the hair loss and stuff, because there's people saying that they have clients, like they work at a salon and devacurl is what they use on their clients, and they're starting to experience hair loss and stuff. And honestly, I feel like if you're using it all the time, like every wash day you're using like the no poo or like the deep conditioner and stuff, and then you use those products also to style your hair, like the super stretch cream and the gel, I feel like since it's always constantly in your hair, they're the ones experiencing hair loss and, you know, the side effects of whatever's going on with the products. For people that don't use it all the time, you're using it only once in a while, I've noticed nobody coming out and really having any complaints. And I'm one of those people. I don't use devacurl all the time. I use it here and there, but it's not every wash day, every styling process I'm using it, so I have not experienced any of the side effects. What I have experienced from using devacurl is that my hairstyles don't last long. So I guess that could have been one red flag. I always felt like maybe I'm not using the products correctly, because so many people were like, well, you have to use it on drenching wet hair and all this other stuff. But honestly, every time I use devacurl, my hair looks good for like 1 or 2 days, and then it looks like crap. It looks like I didn't really style it, didn't put any effort. And I kept trying to use the products in different ways. Like you guys saw on my channel, I had found one way to use it good, where I would do the super stretch cream with wet line stream, because when I try to use the devacurl gel, it just comes out completely trash. Like, I've put that to the side and said this gel does not work for me at all. But aside from that, I haven't experienced any hair loss or anything from using devacurl. I feel like if I was to use devacurl back to back, I probably would get the same results as those girls that are experiencing the hair loss and things. Because even after, like, this was another red flag for me, I sometimes would deep condition with their hair mask overnight. And so when I came out and heard these girls' stories, that just made me so shook, because I'm like, sometimes I would deep condition overnight with the deep conditioner in my hair, and I'm just like, that is so crazy. And I'm so glad I haven't experienced these side effects, because when I would deep condition overnight, still sometimes when I rinse my hair out, it didn't feel that moisturized, and I would just be like thinking to myself, like, I'm using your melt into moisture mask and my hair still isn't super moisturized the next day. You know, my hair is not looking super amazing. Like, I'm not getting these results that I would expect from deep conditioning with a product overnight. So yeah. Another thing is, I heard like devacurl, I guess they might have sold the company, and the way the products are being stored is different now, so that might have something to do with it. And also they did release a statement, and the statement honestly didn't say much. They were basically saying like, you can't blame us for what's going on with your hair. And I feel like that's not a good enough statement to release. And I've even seen on Jazz Mary's page where she went into their live and was basically asking like, how do you guys feel about the thousands of women coming out with like hair loss and stuff, and they ended the live and did not answer her question. That's another red flag. So I feel like the company shows a lot of red flags. Another thing is, like, I remember trying to work so hard with this brand and I just felt like they ignored me, and I feel like I was mainly ignored because of the color of my skin. Because when you go on their Instagram page, I saw just so many lighter tones, you know, women, or looser curl patterns. They were nice enough to send me a whole PR package a year ago, like a full of their products, and that's the only way I was able to use their products, because their products are pricey. I wasn't about to go spend my money on some $20, $30 hair products. So me coming with my experiences only because I was sent their products and I've used them, so I kind of know how certain products work in my hair, how I've reacted to them. But honestly, if you have any devacurl products and you've been using them back to back, you've been experiencing damage and everything, or changes in your hair, do not use them. Stop using them. And a lot of people said, honestly, just set them to the side, don't get rid of them yet, because if they lose the lawsuit, you can't get money back. But I would not continue use of these products. Like, I've tried to make them work so many times, and it's gotten to a point where, you know, I don't know anymore. And I keep looking over at the products, and I've used them so many times. I promoted them on my channel because I've had experiences of where my hair has felt good when I've used it, but then it would just be like, long term, when I really think about it, my hair didn't feel that great compared to using like other masks or other stylers in my hair, and like actual long-term results. I felt like it was always short-term of my hair looking good, you know. And I started thinking about all the devacurl influencers that are always constantly promoting their products and stuff, and I'm just like, well, why is it working so good for them but not for me? Or I'm just like, why have some of you guys been so quiet during this process? Because a lot of you guys promote, and then I've noticed girls not really promoting so much, you know. And I feel like it's very important for any girl or any influencer that has used devacurl products and put it on their YouTube, put it on their page, to come out and speak and say what effects did you experience afterwards. Because sometimes when influencers, we try out a product, it works good that first day, but sometimes those secondary results, we're kind of just like, but sometimes we forget to update you guys, and that's something I've seen a lot of influencers starting to do more. We've been updating you guys more, like in the community tab on YouTube, letting you guys know, okay, this is my second day hair results, I'm not really feeling the product. Because sometimes those initial results, you're like, oh, okay, this is a good product, and we put it out, but sometimes we leave you guys without an update. Yeah, this whole devacurl thing is ridiculous. I'm not using their products. My friend even DM'd me because, like 2 weeks ago, I posted on my story about to use devacurl for my wash day today. You know, I was going to use it for a puff. She was like, girl, do not use that. She sent me a whole video, and I was shook. I was like, what the heck is this going on with devacurl? And this is kind of when it was still kind of fresh, about going around about devacurl causing hair loss and everything like that. And I ended up still using it because, being stupid, I was like, well, it hasn't had any negative effects on my hair, so I'm just going to use it. But now I've completely stopped, because even when I use it, like I use the Decadence leave-in, I hate the leave-in. Like, that's one thing about devacurl's products. I have hated the leave-ins. Like, if you guys watch my tutorials, I do not use the leave-ins because they don't work for me. Like, my hair still feels dry, there's no moisture. Like, for a hair product, for a hair brand that stands by curly girl method, to stand by making girls' curls look good, like, you have freaking salons out there, and you're having customers come in and complain about hair loss. That's something to really look deep into and want to investigate. That's not something you're going to brush off people, and people are coming on your Instagram page, commenting, wanting to know, wanting answers, and it feels like we're being ignored, and we're just getting a basic generic statement sent every single time, but not really fully addressing the situation. So yeah, for me, I'm not using devacurl anymore. Like, I've tried with this brand. Like, I've seen like influencers go on brand trips and it just looks all glitz and glam and amazing, and I wanted to be a part of that. But for me to sit at home and try to use their products and it's not fully working for me, or for me to just ignore the fact that my hair might still look a little dry or my results aren't lasting as long, because I'm trying so hard to make this product work for me, because I want those amazing results like I see other influencers get that actually work with the brand. It's just like, I'm over it. It's like one of those things where you have to go with your first thought and be like, if this product isn't working for me the way other products work, then maybe this isn't for me. Maybe there's something in the product that's not working good. And for those girls that used it back to back to back, I feel so sorry for them with the hair loss and everything, because I just know for me personally, I couldn't use DevaCurl back to back because I know I'm not getting the results that I always want. So I'm not constantly reaching for that product. But for some women, you know, they were constantly reaching for it because they were told like, these products are amazing, these products were good for your hair. They're going to the salon, they're spending hundreds of dollars, and they're putting their money into their hair and trusting this brand with their curls just for in return for their curls to get ruined, basically. So yeah, y'all, I will try to link the statement down below for you guys about what DevaCurl said, and some other girls videos coming out and explaining what's been happening to their hair. But for right now, DevaCurl is pretty much canceled. Like, y'all, as a brand, as somebody that's going to have their own hair care line one day too, like I plan to launch this month, I would not want to ignore something like that. If my company, if my brand, my products are doing something to do the opposite of what it's supposed to do for your curls and stuff, that's something that you need to like dig deep into. Like, I wouldn't even want my products on the shelf if it's doing something like that to people. I would really want to come out and be honest with my customers about something like that. So right now, I'm just in disbelief, because honestly, that is one of the top brands I wanted to work with so hard and so much. And it's just, for y'all to come out and all these girls are talking about hair loss and balding and thinning, and they're losing their beautiful curl texture. Their curl texture is even loosening. I just think it's freaking crazy, and it's one of those things where I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to use y'all products no more, because what for? So right now, if you guys know anybody using DevaCurl or anybody that likes DevaCurl, let them know about what's going on. Refer them to this video, research it on YouTube, see other girls that are using these products, and just know like it's some crazy stuff going on with DevaCurl, and it honestly needs to be recalled. Nobody needs to be using these products until further research is given and everybody actually knows what's going on with these products, you know. So yeah, guys, that's my 2 cents on the situation. I'm not using DevaCurl right now because I'm not trying to lose my hair. I'm trying to grow my hair. I'm trying to get it thicker, everything like that. So I'm not playing with my curls. But yeah, guys, that's basically what's going on. Comment down below any information that you guys might know about the situation. And yeah, y'all, I will see you guys all in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys all in my next one. Bye, guys.